Hey guys, here's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the fact that God is objective, as in everything God does has the sole purpose of the salvation of God's elect. So everything that God does is to make sure that the end of each one of God's elect in their path in life is to be made into the image of like Jesus. So that basically their salvation is his purpose. It's so that they may be saved, so that their paths lead to life. And but we know that in this world there is much tribulation. There is many obstacles and many things that as Christians we face on this path. You know, just like Jesus said in Matthew 7:14, small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and there are few who find it. You know, whatever situation you're finding yourself in today, you know, just like it says in Romans 8:28, we know that all things work together for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. So even the hard moments, even the difficult things that we face in this life are for the sole purpose of our salvation, the sole purpose of strengthening us, purifying us, and leading to God's glory. You know, as it says, if we go on in Romans 8, for whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. So we know that God wants us to look like Jesus. God's goal is for us to look like Jesus. And that God is objective. All the things that happen are for God's purposes. All of this is under God's sovereignty. God is in control of everything. So if today you are facing struggles, or if your path is difficult, know that it is not without purpose. It is, know that the path that has difficulties on it and is narrow is the one that leads to life. So what is true peace? Let's ask ourselves this. Is peace when we feel good? Is that where true peace comes from? Or does peace come from knowing that we are on a road that leads to life? That ultimately leads to our good, to our salvation, and us looking like Jesus did, looking like the Son of God did. So, if we know that true peace comes from knowing that we are on a path that leads through God's purposes to looking like his Son, then we should, in our afflictions and in our troubles, remember these things, and remember that God works all these things for our good, and as all these things lead us to life, the salvation of his people. And in fact, we can even glorify God in these moments of hardship and great trial. Anyway, that's all I had to say. God bless.